This episode of the Prep List is brought to you by Asahi Beverages and their venture studio, Sip Ventures. Now, they're looking to partner with startups and scale-ups who are rethinking how to enjoy experiences at home, in venues, at retail, and online. Applications are open until October 31st, 2025, with up to $150,000 in funding plus support available for successful applicants. Learn more and apply in the link in our show notes. Hey, it's Shaun from Open Pantry Co, and this is the Prep List, your under 10-minute reset for the week ahead. Every Monday, I share one trend to watch, one tool to test, one real-world operator move, and one smart question to get your venue thinking sharper for this week. So this week, we're talking about finance, specifically cash flow and forecasting. Because it's easy to run hard through service, but if you're not planning for what's coming up next month, you'll hit the wall before you even see it. The trend to watch for this week. The smartest operators I know right now aren't waiting for the end of financial year or tax season to look after their numbers. They're forecasting every month, sometimes every week, because they know one quiet fortnight can knock the air out of the entire season. So here's the real truth. Most venues don't go broke because they're unprofitable. They go broke because they run out of cash. We're seeing wage pressures, energy costs, and supplier prices all creep up quietly over the last 24 to 36 months especially. And the venues staying ahead are doing three things really well. They're tracking weekly revenue targets, not just looking at monthly summaries, watching wage to sales ratios in real time, even on the hour or 15 minutes, and they're forecasting 90 days ahead. So if a dip's coming, they can plan instead of panic. You wouldn't walk into a service without knowing your covers, so don't run your business without knowing your next 3 months. The tool to test for this week. There are plenty of tools out there, but it's not just about what you use. It's about using it often. If you're not already doing it, start linking up your rostering system or your supply chain management tool with your Xero dashboard. We use Xero across the board with all our clients, and it's obviously one of the best accounting softwares out there. Rostering tools like Tanda, Deputy, or Employment Hero help forecast wages spend versus sales for every single day. Supply chain platforms like Restoke or Loaded or Cook in the Books can show ingredient cost trends before they blow out. The change in this technology over the last couple of years has been exceptional. Please start to use it. And Xero gives you a live view of all your overheads so you can adjust early and not react late. When we start working with clients, one of the first things we do is we sign an NDA and request access to see these systems for their venues. It's not to dig into their numbers so much, it's really to give them context. Once you can see the patterns, you can finally make decisions based on facts, not just feelings. The operator move for this week. Every operator I've seen succeed treats finance as a rhythm and not a task. They don't just check in once a quarter. They built habits around how they look at their finances. It might be a 15-minute weekly review with their team, a quick team chat about sales versus wages, a 10-minute supplier cost check before signing the next order. Those micro habits compound, and that's how you stay cash positive even when trade slows down. Your team question for this week. What's one number we should be checking every single week? Heads up here. It could be your wage percentage, your average spend per head, your cost of goods sold, your wastage number, even number of coffees versus food items sold, so you can see how your upselling is. The goal isn't to make everyone a bookkeeper, it's to build financial awareness across the team. Because when everyone understands the numbers, they can start protecting them as well. And that's your prep list for this week. If you want your business to stay strong through the summer months here in Australia, start forecasting before you hit a flatline. Build a 90-day cash flow, check your cost trends, and make it part of your weekly rhythm. We've built a simple forecasting template that helps venues map wages, costs, and revenue week by week. Send me an email through the show notes of this podcast. We can send it to you for free. Simple. And this episode gave you something to think about. Share it with someone else in hospitality who could use a bit more control over their numbers as well. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Shaun from Open Pantry Co, and we'll see you next Monday for the next Prep List. This episode of the Prep List is brought to you by Asahi Beverages and their venture studio, Sip Ventures. Now, they're looking to partner with startups and scale-ups who are rethinking how to enjoy experiences at home, in venues, at retail, and online. Applications are open until October 31st, 2025, with up to $150,000 in funding plus support available for successful applicants. Learn more and apply in the link in our show notes.